I think the thing that I found most interesting over the last couple of years in the post-trade space was the launch of smart clearing. Because ultimately I did look at it, and to James's point, I was very much like, well, how are you going to move the needle on clearing this stuff? Because at the moment it just doesn't work for too many participants. And all of a sudden I saw something that maybe that does work for these participants. Has that been the experience?
I would say yes or no. It's been slow.
Yeah.
Adoption has been slow. That is absolutely the case, but the demand is there.
There's been a few other things going on in the world, I guess, which have taken resources.
Few priorities. but I think the now getting better tied up with Simon's business aids that, so that the execution becomes easier. And obviously with the quantile side, with the optimization, you put the three together, that's really, really powerful. Yeah. So we absolutely believe that this year we'll see strong growth in that space as well. The other piece, which obviously you add into there, I mean, I mentioned credit lines, but it's settlement risk. Yeah. And I guess our CNH project that we're working on right now sort of covers all of those angles. It's swaps, it's credit lines, but it's also settlement risk, given CNH is not in CLS. So you put all these pieces of the puzzle together, and at a larger scale, they actually make a lot more sense. Individually, a little bit more clunky.
So just to answer that, the swaps clearing can only really happen if two things are there. So firstly, the banks themselves have to have that core risk in the clearinghouse. So Andrew's been working on building that NDF and options risk into the clearinghouse, which has been very successful. The second thing then is you have to have a network, otherwise it's pretty pointless. So again, Andrew's been successful in building that network of ForexClear, so expanding the membership, adding new clients, and really going down the list of banks. And
I guess that reaches back into the quantile business as well, doesn't it? Which is where that network effect really first had its...
And then who's got the biggest network of banks? Simon's business.
Yeah.
So suddenly you've got actually this joined together, you've got suddenly an accelerator.